Flosstube, it's me, Barbie, back for a very quick update. I've been trying to keep on like an every other week kind of schedule, and I know I missed last week, but I have a really good reason why. The weather was great. Things have taken a turn for the worse here. Weather is not so awesome anymore. Last Wednesday, I believe it was, we were like 80 degrees. Last Thursday was 70. It was heavenly. And then the cold front came in, and now we're like consistently high in the 30s. I see single digit wind chills coming up Saturday. Not cool. So I was out enjoying the good stuff while it was still here. But I do have a quick update for you today. It won't take very long because even though I've been busy with stuff, I can't really show you most of it. So let's go ahead and jump in. I have several finishes. I've actually finished 3 things since the last time I talked to you guys. I can't show you 2 of them, but I am doing an ornament exchange with Misty and Helen, and we are choosing 2 of these Santas to stitch and give to each other. So I have gotten both of my Santas stitched. They're done. I'm hoping to start FFOing them into ornaments. Maybe this afternoon. I might start getting out Christmas trees this afternoon, so it might have to wait till tomorrow. But they're super cute. If you have this chart, this new Prairie Schooler that came out this year, these are super fun to stitch up. They go really, really fast. It's easy to kind of customize them if you want to change colors a little bit or do on different fabrics. Have fun with it. Highly recommend it. They're awesome. So I can't show you those. Maybe by my next video, I will have finished them and shipped them, and then I can show you if they've already received them, what I did. But till then, you'll just have to wait. I can't show you, though, one that I've already received. I just got in the mail yesterday my ornament from Misty. She's always on the ball. She sent this adorable card, which just looks like a Misty kind of card. Those cute little illustrations. And here is the ornament she stitched for me. So we didn't get to pick. We just said, you know, stitch me one, and that way when everything's said and done, we'll each have 2 different ornaments from that pamphlet. Does that make sense? Hopefully I explained that right. So here is what Misty sent. Isn't he darling? And her finishing always, look at this tag finish, is absolutely perfection every time. I don't know how she does it, but she does. So thank you so much, Misty. I can't wait to hang him on our tree. My kids were already oohing and awing over it, so he is a hit. My other finish I can show you. It is from the Jane Austen Stitch Along that was hosted, started this summer, like June or July, somewhere in there, from Annie B, from Annie B's Folk Art, her and her daughters over on their channel. And I chose the Sampler Girl, A Turn About the Garden, or A Turn in the Garden. And if you've been following along, you know that I have made lots of changes. I just chose my own fabric, pulled colors from stash that I wanted that fit in with my decor and are just colors I like. I changed some of the landscaping. I've tweaked the words, not tweaked them, but rearranged them a little bit just to make them fit better. So some of the details, I've stitched mine on 28 count Sampler Gold from Color and Cotton. It's an older color. I'm not sure if she still dyes that or not, but she does have a lot of similar colors on her website. And again, I used some Color and Cotton threads from Thread Club. I've used, I think I had a couple Classic Colorworks, maybe a Gentle Art. It was mostly Color and Cotton though, because I have a lot of those. So let me show you the final result. I even ironed it for you. So there you go. I love this piece. So thank you, Annie, for suggesting this. Annie, Chelsea, and Belle. I love it. I had not really anticipated starting a whole lot of projects this year because I have several works in progress that I really would like to get done. Like I have some Christmas things, some winter things. You know, you just have kind of like that mental list in your brain of like, oh, I really want to stitch this one so I can hang it on my wall, or I really want to get to this one. I have that kind of going in my brain, and of course mixing model stitching in as well. But when this cropped up and I found this chart, it's exactly spoke to me. My husband and I, once COVID hit, almost every night just to kind of get out of the house, get some quiet, kind of get away from the kids. Not that we have this huge estate or anything. We just live in a subdivision, but we would walk around the yard every night and kind of look at plants and talk about plans. And so this just kind of makes me think of that time. And it's something we've still kind of continued a lot of evenings in the spring and summer when he'd get home from work. We call him a walkabout. He'd be like, you want to go for a walkabout? Sure. And so he'll just go outside and just kind of walk around the yard real quick and just kind of talk about the day. So that's what this makes me think about. As you can see, I changed the landscaping, and then on the side here, I did end up, these are basically in the same spot. This word they had really coming down a lot, and then they had this question mark kind of just floating, and then they had this flower that was kind of out of place to me. You see it there in the corner? To me, it just didn't fit. So I just kind of rearranged the wording a smidge, and then I decided to add these two little topiaries and then the year. So it's a little empty in here. The original chart does call for like these little bees. And I thought about adding them, and then I'm like, you know what? I think on its own, I like the simplicity. I think it's fine. So I'm going with it. And as soon as I am done recording this video, I'm hopping in my car and trotting myself over to Michael's because I have a frame for this. And I'm thinking it can maybe go somewhere here, this quadrant of my wall. I think it blends in color-wise. What do you think? Classy looking, right? It's a good way to display stuff with my arms over my head. But I have this frame just from my stash of frames downstairs. It's this 99-cent old wooden frame. I see this kind of style a lot, so it must have been something fairly common. Is it a little banged up here and there? Yeah, it's got some scuffs. But that doesn't bother me. It's clean. It was 99 cents. So I'm going to take this to Michael's, have them frame it. I'm going to see if I can kind of hold it, or maybe... Here we go. Don't get sick. I'll try to move slow. I'm going to give you the lap preview. What do you think? Does that look pretty good? Are you throwing up yet? Whoa. Oh, now you're crooked. Hold on. Hold tight. We're crooked, but we're going to go with it. So I'm going to get that framed in there. I think I am going to go ahead and put glass on it because it will be something that I will just permanently hang up. So that's that. Last thing I have to show you. We're not even at 10 minutes. I told you it was going to be a short video, but hopefully you can squeeze that in when you're doing stuff today. I do have a new start. I started this morning. It's actually a model for Market, Nashville Market already. It's going to be here before we know it. So I've started stitching a little model for it. I'm going to show you because I don't think it's going to give away a whole lot. There's my start. This is a piece. You can see this is going to be a small one. It's going to be a little pillow finish, but it's actually a chunk from something very large that I can't wait for you guys to see because it is loads of fun. So there's your tease for the day. I have no haul. I have no other things to show you. So I think we're just going to call it the end of the video. Thank you so much for stopping by and joining me today, and I will see you after Thanksgiving. So all my friends here in the United States, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving next week. And if you're traveling, be safe. And I will see you guys probably at the beginning of December. Until then, talk to you later. Bye.